An emotional homecoming tonight for a Manitoban who's been gone from our province for 5 decades. Jonathan Hooker grew up on Moose Lake First Nation, but was taken from his family in the 1970s as part of the 60s Scoop. He was adopted by a family in New Zealand. CTV's Joseph Bernacki has the story of his journey home.
It was a whirlwind of emotion for Jonathan Hooker upon his return to the province where he was born.
It's the first time I've actually laid eyes on my mother. It's all a bit overwhelming to be here today, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
It was a return 5 decades in the making. Hooker was taken from his birth family in Moose Lake First Nation in 1975. At the time, the 18-month-old child was one of an estimated 30,000 Indigenous children taken from their homes in what has become known as the 60s Scoop. Hooker was adopted by a family in New Zealand and hasn't returned to the province until now.
I didn't know anything about the 60s Scoop until probably about 5 years ago, and then I've only really, in the last year or so, I've really learned actually how it all played out. And yeah, it's been a journey, all right.
At Winnipeg's airport, Hooker's return was an opportunity to reunite with his birth mother and extended family from northern Manitoba. Hooker will return to Moose Lake First Nation for a 3-week stay. His long way home began with a discovery from a simple ancestry test gifted by his mother-in-law. Watching him arrive in the terminal, Hooker's mother was overcome with emotion.
I'm happy to see my son. I thought I would never see him again. He was only 2 months old when they took him away from me.
60s Scoop advocate Colleen Rajat says Hooker's return shows more effort is needed to reunite the thousands of Indigenous families that were separated years ago.
Many people don't realize that up to 3,000 of our children were sent out of Canada and around the world, and we need to make sure that every one of those children can come back home.
For Hooker, he's hopeful his story will be an inspiration to others looking for answers about their own past.
Hopefully somebody else, again, will see this and hopefully maybe start looking for their family or give them clues to reach out and help.
Joseph Bernacki, CTV News, Winnipeg.